politics, caste is excluded from the polity, and therefore doesn't actually play a role in the conversation as to what the polity is, right? So the inclusion or exclusion may have equally non-emancipatory goals, right? When I really want to disturb my students, I remind them that that the respect of cultural differences, yes, may of course be called multiculturalism, but it can also be called apartheid, right? We are different from we are different from you, and so we don't need to actually mix, yes, and so you live over there and we live over here. We respect your differences, right? um so the principle itself of inclusion or exclusion may actually take in both cases a form of even more radical exclusion, um, which is why what you're saying is absolutely true. We need to be able to identify, because it's one thing to say the political may be larger than we imagine. It's another thing to say everything is political. At which point, aside from the fact that conceptually it's not very helpful, yes, because then we will have to ask, so what kind of other differences are operating? It is also the case that that posits the political as that which is limitless, and again, not very helpful. So we want to develop some kind of understanding of the way the political is lived, understood, but also of its limits, right? However expensive they might be, or not. There is, of course, I think in what you're saying with regard to Ambedkar, has to do also with the role of the state. Yes. In other words, there's also an understanding of the political as that which has to do with the particular organization and with the mode of rule. And that too, the reach of the state and the reach of the modern state may be considered by some to be liberatory, but some of us actually think that it has been massively